Hi, it's Kevin Thomas, and it's Halloween, and I'm welcoming you back to the At-Home Film Festival. I have spent the last several weeks going through the decades finding the most classic of movies. Well, here we are in the 21st century, and some of these have the earmarks to be classic, but to me, a classic film has to be able to withstand time. So some of these I think will do it, so we're going to take a look at those. But since I do 7 movies a week, why limit it to that, especially on Halloween? I have a few oddball choices towards the end, so stick with me. The very last movie is super bizarre, and I teased about it over the weekend. But let's see our 7 movies we have for this Halloween, shall we? Let's go now. Okay, Get Out on Netflix is definitely a classic. It won Jordan Peele an Oscar for Best Screenplay. He was also nominated for Best Director and was up for Best Picture and Best Actor. A lot of times horror films don't get such notoriety and acclaim, but this movie has almost a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. And it's about a young black man who decides to go from New York City to upstate New York to visit his girlfriend's family. They're white. It plays a very important role in this movie. They act like they're all cool and everything. What, the white guy's inviting the black man home not to have him do the dishes or mow the lawn. But there are some big secrets in this movie that we uncover, and they will frighten us, including just what happened right there. The scene where Catherine O'Hara, oh my God, it's kind of right there, where she sort of hypnotizes him with her tea. Oh my God, that really sticks with me over the years. I think this is a classic. Technically, how long do you have to be out as a movie to be a classic? But whatever the answer is, this is definitely one, I think, don't you? I also love the remake of The Invisible Man, which you can find on Peacock. I find this to be a modern classic as well, even though it's a very old story, but it's been so modernized. I mean, it's from an H.G. Wells novel. That's how old this story is. But it's suspenseful. It's nail-biting. This is a perfect alternative to watch on Halloween. Elizabeth Moss is so amazing. I think she should be up for an Oscar. Oh, God, this movie, just watching this, and it scares the crap out of me. And it will scare you, too. And her husband, super sexy. Dick! He's a dick. Yeah, okay, that's not a spoiler. But oh my God, this does not seem like it's a remake of a very old classic. It's done very well, it's very modern, it stands the test of time, which I guess I said earlier, that's what a classic makes. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely not a classic, but it has a very interesting thing I need to tell you about. So this movie just came out this weekend at theaters. Yet you could also watch it at home. Now, what makes that interesting, although the reviews are average and I saw it and I didn't love it, it's kind of okay, but this movie made over $132 million over the weekend at theaters, yet you could have watched it at Peacock. I think that's an amazing feat where a movie has such a following that people will go. I think a lot of times suspenseful films, people want to be with other people, hear the scares in the theater and not just on their couch. What's your thoughts on that? Let me know. But regardless, you could watch it at home like I did, or you could join in with $132 million worth of people that saw this at the movie theater. Interesting, right? So before we get on our Hellapalooza on bad, funny movies, I had to include The Blackening, which you can find on Stars. This really appeals to me because it takes the adage, which we all hear, is in horror movies, the black person dies first. Well, what happens when they're all black? So this is a game, as you can see here, and all the characters are black. They're figuring out who's the blackest, who's the whitest of the black, who's gonna die first. Nice twist, I must say, and I did enjoy this. It went on a little too long, but it was very fun, and I like the idea of who's gonna die first if you're all black and black people die first. So, oh, he just said he voted for Trump. That doesn't make him very black, does it? Ooh, she's gonna get him. Okay, this movie looks like it's gonna be a good one, because look, it keeps getting selected in film festivals. That's a good sign, right? So, Dead Boys Don't Scream is not the classic that you would think. You could find it on Here TV though. So it has 7 hot, sexy men, 6 of them play models, And they do a gig in LA and then one of them dies. Then they go to Malibu, then they all start dying. So they're often shirtless. We see every penis. The only thing real about this movie that it doesn't seem like it's a plot point or written by the studio is all the penises are average. You would think in a movie that's on the verge of porn that you would see big dicks. Well, you don't. You see average dicks. But the guys play that they're straight, which is the best acting they've done. I mean, oh, that guy, look, like the axe just hit his underwear and they fell right off. I mean, it's that type of movie. They're always taking off their clothes. They're dying one by one. They don't even notice people are dying. The manager, who's a lesbian who put this photo shoot together, she has dirt on her face the entire movie. I mean, it takes place over several days, so she did have time to take a shower. But oh my God, those twins, cringy. Oh my, okay, so yes, upper chests are nice to look at. Down below, you know, you might as well just look at your friends and family at home because nothing special. But yes, it's campy, yes, it's fun. So you should definitely check it out if you've got Here TV. And if you don't have Here, there's a lot of great gay content there. So why don't you get it? Thanks. Okay, so I never made you watch Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, but you have to watch Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter on Tubi. It's a semi-musical too, by the way. There's a couple of songs. So Jesus is here in modern days, and vampires for some reason are killing lesbians and turning them into vampires. Some doctor, who's the worst actor I've ever seen in my entire life, develops a skin graft that you could put on them and they could be out during the day. But Jesus gets a modern look after he fights off some vampires and 2 priests die. He could have died too, but he turned the lake into holy water to save himself and others. But here he's going to use kung fu and everything known to man to fight these vampire killers because he's got to save the world because he is, after all, Jesus Christ. His father makes an appearance in the form of a cherry dessert and he even talks to him. And I know you don't believe me, but I did want to give you a scene from the worst actor I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of bad ones, but let's take a look and you tell me if you agree if this is not the worst acting ever.
New wine into new skins, and both are preserved together. Those were the words of the Apostle Matthew, chapter 9, verse 17. To be exact, he brought these healing truths to the people in the only way available.
Oh yeah, that looks real.
Through the pseudoscience of religion.
Is that a chamois for your car that was in someone's body?
Oh, yeah. Man of science like myself, the apostles of the new millennium, can make his words flesh. Photosensitivity is a symptom of vampirism, yes, but it can be controlled. The skin grafted onto your body will provide you the immunity you need to walk in the daylight.
Oh, we told you the plot now.
The procedure is simple, and the anti-rejection drugs will leave you in a pleasantly euphoric state.
Good enough. Okay, so a year ago, I featured this movie, Othasonic or Little Otig or Greedy Guts. But it's so bizarre, I had to do it again. And besides, last year, there was no English language version available to stream. You could buy the DVD, but now it's subtitled, so you could watch this really weird movie. So a couple can't have babies. So the husband finds some wood in the yard. He goes, oh my God, this looks like a baby. So he brings it in. The mother takes care of it. And all of a sudden, look, it's kind of coming to life. It's like a little baby. They're making formula for it. She's playing with the baby. It's such a cute little piece of wood. Really no eyes or face, but uh-oh. Oh, the baby's got her hair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Oh, no. No. Ooh. Well, as we keep watching that, the baby does get bigger and needs more than her hair to survive. It's maybe like the Little Shop of Horrors' foreign cousin. And now you can find this on YouTube and watch the whole movie with subtitles so you could follow along what's really happening. But as you can see here, that was kind of like obvious. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, that baby. What a freak. This movie's so compelling and weird. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait till the very end. Ooh, strange. Well, that's our show of the week. Some great ones, some odd ones, some bad ones, some fun ones. But it's Halloween. What do we expect? As we leave, I thought we might hear the end song to Jesus Christ, Vampire Hunter. Don't you think we should hear that? Let's listen. Let's give it a listen, okay? Let's go.
Come down and join him. All ye strong and bold. We'll fight together like the days of old. It's all good. It's all right. Everybody get left behind. It's all good. It's all right. Everybody get
It's late tonight. What a happy ending. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for being a vampire hunter and saving us all. And you, I will see you next week. Remember to share and subscribe and tell your friends to share and subscribe. Okay, bye-bye now.